Good afternoon and welcome to VMT News. My name is Vicente. Starting off, all the campuses on LISD are peanut-free. But what does that mean? Isaias, I mispronounced that, has the story.
Each of our campuses in Laredo ISD is peanut-free. However, what does peanut-free mean?
Peanut-free means that no candies, anything that has peanut butter, candies that have peanuts cannot be brought into our campus. That we're trying to, even our cafeteria, the food that they make used to have peanut butter candies. Anything that has to do with peanut, ingredient is peanuts, we want to keep it, we do not use it because we want to keep our campus safe for our students.
This decision brought changes to our cafeteria menu and also to things that we can eat in campus.
Like I said, I do think it's safer. So whatever's safer is best, for the school community here,
This rule has its specifications on what students and teachers can eat while in campus.
Anything that's made out of peanut, anything that has could be the candies, like I mentioned, candies, could be the peanut butter that you put in with jelly sandwiches, can be the candies that any candy that has peanuts in it. We are not allowed to have on campus for student safety.
Peanut-free campus allows us to be safe, secure, and prevent any accidents for VMT. This is Isaias, Jurado.
Welcome back. For our local stories, we have the Laredo community mourning the loss of one of the young victims who passed away at the Astroworld Festival of Travis Scott. Over the weekend, many gathered outside the Nixon High School for a special memorial to give Ronaldo Angel Pina the proper departure he deserved. The loss of Rafaldo has resulted in tears, hugs, lit candles, and red and gold balloons filling the area outside the high school. His closest friends say he was the heart and soul that brought everyone together and made everyone smile. Despite all the chaos, that those closest to Rudy are having difficulties accepting his passing. His father says, for us, for the family, we are asking from prayers from all the community. That's the only words that I have. We just need the prayers right now. We're hurting. Rudy's body should be en route to Laredo soon. Family members say that they are hoping his funeral will take place this Thursday. Next, we have a K-9 officer find several undocumented people inside a trailer, as well as $1 million worth of drugs. Last Thursday evening, the K-9s assigned to the agency were able to find over $1 million worth of cocaine in boxes. A short while later, the four-legged agents alerted officers to a flatbed trailer transporting wooden boxes. A search at secondary revealed 30 undocumented individuals inside the boxes. Next, for state stories, we have an elderly woman has died over a robber stole her purse and ran her over outside a Houston McDonald's restaurant. The Harris Community Sheriff's Office responded to the incident at a McDonald's Thursday morning. Officials say the victim, who was described as a Hispanic woman in her 70s, was run over by the suspect as he fled the scene. She was taken to a nearby hospital where she later died. Authorities say the black male suspect was in a dark-colored Chevrolet Impala with black rims. Officials are urging the public to come forward with any information. Next, we have a total of 15 Texas school districts have been sued in the past week, defying Governor Greg Abbott ban on mask mandates, but some are pushing back against the lawsuits. One direct said Wednesday it didn't have such a mandate and isn't sure why it's being sued, while another said the lawsuits against it was filed in a cowardly manner. The state's Republican Attorney General Ken Paxton on Friday announced lawsuits against 6 school districts. He said 9 more districts were sued. At least 8 counties and cities and 87 school districts or systems in Texas have been imposed mask mandates to slow the spread of the surging coronavirus, which has overwhelmed many of the state's hospitals. For our national news, we have Nicholas Cruz, the gunman who carried out the massacre of students and faculty faculty work members at the Majority Stoneman Douglas High School in February 2018. Pleaded guilty in a Florida courtroom Wednesday to 17 counts of murder and 17 counts of attempted murder. Cruz, 23, faced a minimum of life in prison and a maximum the death penalty, which will be decided by a jury in the upcoming sentencing phase of the trial. The prosecution has said that they plan to seek the death penalty. Cruz has responded guilty when each of the 37 charges were read to him. Afterward, he apologized to the victims, blaming his actions on drugs and saying to the victims' families whether he should receive the death penalty or not. Tony Matano, the father of one of the slain students, Gina Matano, said Cruz's apology is ridiculous, and if he wanted to apologize, he shouldn't have buried Gina and 16 other people that day. Tony Matano said the jury selection in the penalty phase is scheduled for January 4th, 2022. For our next story, a 16-year-old high school student, Timothy Barnes Jr., was in critical condition after being shot in the head by a fellow student, Sir Abdi, Thursday morning while waiting for a school bus. According to Lonsdale Police Department, officers were dispatched to Saddle Sills neighborhood around 6:30 a.m. Parker said a 17-year-old suspect approached a 16-year-old and shot him in the head. The victim was transported to Northside Hospital, Glenwood. Detectives were able to locate the suspect in the same neighborhood about 30 miles northeast of Atlanta, where the shooting happened. He was arrested and has been charged with aggravated assault and possession of a weapon during the commission of a felony, police said. The suspect is currently being held at the Glenwood County Jail. Parker confirmed the suspect and the victim attend Central Glenwood High School. The two had some sort of disagreement in the past. They know each other from high school and had some sort of conflict recently. Timothy Barnes died late Wednesday in a hospital. We'll be right back with the weather forecast after this commercial.
I don't support vaping.
Smoking on top of vaping? No.
Messes up your lungs and breathings. Along with social health, with your relationships, such as, friends and family.
Thank you for staying with us. Today's forecast will be on the 87 Fahrenheit. It will be mainly sunny with a 5% chance of rain. But what do we expect for the next 3 days? Here's the forecast for Thursday. It will November 18th. It will be 81 Fahrenheit. It will be cloudy and sunny with a 16% chance of rain. And then Friday, November 19th, it will be 75 Fahrenheit, partly cloudy with an 8% chance of rain. On Saturday, November 20th, it will be 21 Fahrenheit, and it will be cloudy and sunny with a 20% chance of rain. So carry an umbrella with you. We'll be right back with our sports news after this short break.
Oh no! Did somebody say, oh no? Well, have I got the thing for you. Oh my god, is that? That's right, it's Mecha Pen. Mecha Pen? But how is it so different from a regular pencil? Well, the difference is Mecha Pen never breaks. You see, Mecha Pen can never break. Once your lead just gives up, all you have to do is click the button.
Welcome back for our sports stories. We have Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers has tested positive for COVID-19. It will not play against the Kansas City Chiefs on Saturday, a source confirmed to ESPN. Under league protocol, if Rodgers tests positive and is unvaccinated, he must quarantine for a minimum of 10 days and cannot return until November 13th at the earliest if he remains asymptomatic. Next, we have the Las Vegas Raiders release former first-round drafts pick Damon Arnett on Monday. Arnett, an Ohio State product, was seen on video holding up multiple guns and even threatening to kill somebody. The video was deleted Friday night, but it had already made its way around social media over the weekend. Lastly, for sports, we have football superstar Cristiano Ronaldo and his partner Jordina Rodriguez are expecting twins. The pair announced on social media that they will be Ronaldo's second and third child with Rodriguez, and his fifth and sixth in total, with 3 children from 2 previous women. Delighted to announce we are expecting twins, Ronaldo wrote on his Instagram. Accompanied by a photo of the pair holding an ultrasound scan, "Our hearts are full of love. We can't wait to meet you." We'll be back with more after this commercial.
Do you want to carry a book for you to read, but you have no bag to carry it? Well, introducing Carrying Book, a product that helps you carrying books without even thinking twice. Not only your carrying book is used for carrying your favorite book, but it's also used for carrying storybooks, spiral books, competition books, binders, folders, and sketchbooks. If you're not satisfied with our product, we give your money back guarantee with no questions asked. So buy one today for only $9.50 per bag.
Welcome back. On October 21, Alec Baldwin was rehearsing a scene that involved pointing a revolver towards the camera lens when the gun, which the crew have been told does not contain live rounds, suddenly went off and killed the cinematographer Hilva Hutchins in the chest and Mr. Sonia in the shoulder. Mrs. Hutchins, 42, was airlifted to a hospital in Arbeck, where she later died. Mr. Sonia, 48, was taken by ambulance to a hospital in Santa Fe and was released the next day. There were at least 2 accidental gun charges on the set on October 16th, days before the fatal shooting. According to 3 former members of the film's crew, there have been no criminal charges, and that could change in the following days. Next, Eternals, Marvel's new MCU movie, just came out a few days ago, and Spider-Man No Way Home, so close to its theoretical release date, we can just see how excited people are for this movie, with a whole lot of rumors circulating, and how Sony is very secretive about this movie. Most people can assume something big might happen. One of the most popular rumors is the older Spider-Man from the older films making a return, and there's plenty of evidence for that, like their villains showing up. Not only that, but plenty of leaks suggest that they are in the film, not only the other Spider-Man from other Spider-Man films, but other heroes and anti-heroes as well showing up. Like Daredevil from the Netflix series showing up in the movie as his lawyer counterpart, and Venom making an appearance in the end credits. But it's all speculation and hasn't been confirmed, so we have to just wait and see what Marvel has in store for us on December 17th. On November 5th, a Travis Scott concert took place which got deadly immediately. Houston authorities and witnesses described a crowd surge at the event that left 8 dead, several others injured, with victims ranging from ages 14 and 27. 25 people were taken to a hospital, Turner said Saturday, and 13 remained there. They included a 10-year-old in critical condition. Officials say the surge began shortly after 9 p.m. Around that time, Scott, a travel festival headliner and founder, took to the stage as a timer clicked down to start the rapper's performance. Concert goers pushed toward the stage, crowding the stage and leaving little room to move. Over 50,000 people were in attendance. Witnesses described a complete security collapse at the venue. The crowd was out of control before the show even opened, said concert goer Julius. A criminal investigation is underway. A slew of lawsuits have been filed alleging that Scott, concert promoter Live Nation, organizer Scoremore, and others involved with the event were responsible for the deadly crowd surge. Travis Scott, an 8-time Grammy-nominated rapper and Houston native, released a statement expressing his sorrow over Friday's events. "I am absolutely devastated by what took place last night," the rapper wrote on Twitter, and he plans to buy the victims' funeral expenses as well as pay for the family and give his regards. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. We hope you are with us next time here at VMT News. Have a great day.